Hello, welcome to our 15-minute business overview. I've been doing these for about a week now, and I think that I have it crammed down to about 15 minutes. So it's going to go just a little bit fast paced. If you have questions or there's something that you don't understand, just get back to Noel and she will be sure to answer everything for you. So I'm going to share my screen and share some slides. Working with a couple different screens here, so if it looks like I'm not paying attention, it's just that I'm looking at a different screen. Noel, can you give me a thumbs up that you can see the slides? Okay, great. All right, so we are going to be talking about how you can create your own digital wellness boutique. I'm basically going to tell you everything you need to know about creating your own online plug-and-play franchise with holistic supplements, something that both Noel and I have been doing for a little while now, and we are so excited to share with you. So I'm going to give it over to Noelle for just a minute and let her do a little introduction of herself, and then we'll get started.
All right. So I started in end of February because I needed to do something to make money. And I had tried another company before this and just things were chaotic. So I wasn't pushing myself or bringing in any income. And then this fell in my lap at the perfect time. And it's been amazing. The business structure is amazing for bringing in income. It's crazy. So it's been helpful, and the products are saving my life, it's saving my health, my hair, my skin, everything. So yeah,
All
just
right.
starting a couple months ago. We're excited.
Yeah, so she's only been in the business for about 2 months. As she mentioned, she does have some experience with another company, but not really any income success. So it's been really fun to have her here and just to see how her confidence in herself and what she's doing has begun to blossom as she is starting to earn some income. She has the most amazing transformation with the marine tripeptide collagen of anybody I've ever seen. Such amazing success in her hair and her skin. This is just one photo. If you go scroll her page, you will see several. She uses it every day. Highly recommend you use that product. Okay, so my name is Amber Collins, and I do business with Noelle. I'm basically just her mentor. I have had 5 years of experience in this industry. I was with a previous company before. That's how I originally built my success. I'm a retired teacher, so I retired myself from teaching about 4 years ago because once I got a little taste of the freedom it creates in your life when you can earn an income right from your cell phone instead of clocking into a 9 to 5. There was absolutely no way that I was going to continue giving 40 hours of my week to anybody other than my family. So when I started in this industry 5 years ago, I had absolutely no social media skills. No prior knowledge about how any of this worked. My page was private. I hardly shared anything. If I shared something, it was just like a reshared recipe. And even someone like me can build success from that. So if you're watching and you can relate to that, I want you to know that everybody has a day one. Everybody starts at ground zero unless you go buy followers, but I don't even know if that's still a thing. So I have been with this company for about 6 months, and I'm on my way to earning a six-figure income in less than a year. I'm an extreme introvert. If you've ever seen me on social media, you probably wouldn't initially think that, but if you ever saw me in public, you would definitely understand. I'm the kind of person who will turn and go the other way at the grocery store to avoid just saying hi, even to people that I know. So, if you're an introvert, you can still be successful in this business. I'm also a crunchy mom. We do the whole no plastics. We use cloth toilet paper. We raise our own meat and veggies, crunchy mom things. I'm a mama too, and have been married to the love of my life for 8 years. So, Maddie, I see that you have hopped on. We literally just started. Noelle did a quick introduction. I did one. You haven't missed anything yet. So happy that you're here. This is very casual. If you have a question, please feel free to type it into the chat. Sometimes I can't see the chat because I got a couple different screens going on. So feel free to unmute and just ask away. Okay, so by this point, you're probably like, okay, what is the company y'all are talking about? Trinont is Honestly, I don't understand how this company is not a household name. Back in October, when I was looking into different companies, trying to figure out where I was going to move after my previous company laid everybody off, I was so surprised when a friend invited me to come listen to a business presentation just like this one that I had never heard of this company before after my years of being in this industry. Trinot has been around for 11 years. They started as a financial company, so they are 100% debt free, which is something that I can stand behind. I'm sure you all have seen that lots of companies in this industry are, going under. They are laying off their employees. They're changing their business models. They're switching to an affiliate style model, which is impossible to make money with. So that's not something that you have to worry about here because Trinot is a debt-free company. Health and beauty products made to work together to elevate your everyday health. Whenever I talk about high quality, clean, holistic supplements, I think it's really important to understand that the supplements that we have as a company are science backed. It's not the type of supplements that you're going to find at Walgreens. So if you are taking a collagen or vitamin C or something like that, and you look at our website and you're like, wow, I already take those things. I just need you to understand that there's a very big difference between what you can purchase at your local pharmacy or Walmart Supercenter and what you can purchase that is uniquely sourced, high quality ingredients. So no parabens, no gluten, good manufacturing practice certified. My husband and I have been in the health and wellness space for basically the whole time we've been married. And as soon as we started looking into these products, because we came here for the business, not for the products. So as soon as we started looking into these products, it was an absolute no-brainer for us to just switch over everything we were already using to these clean supplements. I am not going to do a big product overview. This is just a quick product showcase of our top sellers. We have a natural GLP-1 increaser, so it's going to do what the synthetic form does, but it's natural. No harmful side effects. It works very well. A lot of people will drink it twice a day. I can only drink it once a day personally because it affects my appetite too much. Once a day keeps me right where I need to be. Twice a day is too much. Our digestive enzyme is another great product. If you currently take a digestive enzyme, I highly encourage you to do a little test on it. You can get a little snack pack of pudding. You can open up your capsule, mix it in there, and visually see if it's actually breaking down the pudding. If it's not breaking down the pudding, I can guarantee you it is not doing what it claims to do in your gut. Gut health is super important, and you would be so surprised at how much improvement in your health you'll see just by adding a gut product to your daily routine. Mojo is a coffee nootropic, and I'm just going to tell you now, if you try it once, you're going to be hooked. It is so good, in fact, that I travel quite frequently, and there's a Starbucks, if not 3 to 5, in every single airport that you go to. And I will go to Starbucks and order a hot cup of water, and they will look at me like I'm crazy because I prefer my Mojo stick of coffee over Starbucks coffee. So I will carry those in my purse and add those to my hot water. It's clean, it's a nootropic, so it's going to help lower cortisol. It's going to increase productivity. It's going to give you a mood boost, and it's totally, totally clean. We do have a hormone supplement, a clear protein, and recently have added a creatine. If you want more details about any of those supplements, you can reach out to Noel, and she will be sure to get you everything that you need. If you're not already in our testimony group, it's a great place to get plugged in. It's totally free. You can use it to scroll, read people's stories. If you struggle with something in particular, so, maybe you have Hashimoto's or maybe you have diverticulitis or you're postpartum or you're going through menopause. If you have something in particular that you struggle with that you feel like largely impacts your health, you can go search it in this group and it will generate everybody who's made a post about that, a story, a testimony. It will generate that for you so that you can read about their story, the exact supplements that they were taking. It is a free group. You just need to ask Noel for access to that group. Okay, I think the reason that you all are probably here is definitely because of the products, but more so how you can earn income. And what I need you to know is that you can monetize the time that you spend on social media to earn substantial income for your family. If you spend 15, 20, 30 minutes scrolling, adding things to your Amazon cart, looking on Facebook, scrolling through Reels, you can monetize that time to earn income. And I'm going to give you a little bit of information about how that all works. One of the biggest drawing points for me, and I know Noel too, because we have both seen compensation plans at other companies, was the compensation plan. Whenever you see the compensation plan, there's a few things that are really stand out that you just don't find in other companies in this industry. One is the amount of commission that's paid per product. So we receive $7 to $10 commission per product. It just depends if the product is more or less than $40. And that's huge considering most affiliate style programs you receive 2, 3, or 4% of the sale, which is not making anybody any money. We have launch bonuses. We have lots of bonuses monthly where you can earn an extra $500 for yourself and for your family. The big thing that drew me here, though, was the opportunity for monthly base pay. And I'll show you what that looks like on a slide here in just a minute. But another bonus that you need to have on your radar is that in your first 9 months, cumulatively, you can earn up to $19,000 in our builder bonus. And that's what a lot of us are doing. We're definitely working toward that commission. We definitely want that monthly base pay, but we're really here stacking our volume, looking forward to those big bonus payouts. Okay, so here is our base pay spreadsheet. If you're on a cell phone, it's probably very, very tiny. You can find this information at www.getbasepay.com. All of the bonuses that I told you about in this exact spreadsheet. So if you look over into the monthly bonus column, you're going to see the very top dollar is $250. That is our very, very beginning rank. So Jade, that is what most people reach in their first month to 2 months in this business, depending on how much time and effort they have to give. And once you do that, you're going to unlock for yourself and your family $250 of monthly bonus pay in cash, and then you will be qualified for a $350 G bonus. And that, as long as you build that volume, which you typically do because people who use these products fall in love with them and they purchase them every single month. And they're also coming to your inbox saying, what else can I add to my order? What else do you recommend? You're going to build that volume. That is how that becomes the monthly base pay for you. A lot of times people will bump up in rank monthly or bi-monthly. So if you're Jade your first month, a lot of people will bump on up to Opal the next month. As the volumes start to get just a little bit more, sometimes it'll take 2 months in between. But depending on what your goal is, and something that Noel needs to know from you after taking a look at this spreadsheet, is you need to go back to her and say, hey, Noel, I was looking at the base pay, and I need you to know that I need to be a pearl. I need to be making $500 a month every single month for it to be worth my while. And then Noel and I will work together to create a plan of action that's going to get you to that rank quickly so that you're earning that money that you need each and every month for this to be sustainable for you. This is, just mind blowing if you look all the way down to the bottom. Another thing that I like to point out on here is the PSA column. That's personally sponsored associates. I want you to kind of think of that as your recruitments. For every single rank, all the way to the bottom to the top paid ranks in this business, all you ever need to do is recruit 3 people. So you are not going to be in this constant cycle of recruitment. All you need is your 3 people, and as long as those 3 people stay consistent, that's all you need to carry you all the way through this business. Next is the Drive to Jade bonus that comes with the Jeep bonus. Any rank after the first 2 bumps up to a $500 monthly Jeep payment. So the first 2 is $350. Every single one to that is up to $500. And that is literally a check that the company will send to you simply for having a qualifying Jeep and putting a Trinot sticker on the side. We actually just went through that process ourselves not long ago and got our stickers this week. It was very, very simple. The success team was very easy to work with. And now we're driving around a Jeep that the company pays for. So, whenever you decide to enroll, we're going to get together with you and map out a game plan for you to make $1,000 in your first 30 days. This is what we feel like helps people to get the ball rolling quickly. We've been in this business long enough to know that people need to be able to earn income pretty quickly in order to stay invested in the business. So, we have a game plan mapped out for you, no matter if you want to go big or just earn a little bit of fun money on the side. We have a game plan mapped out for you to earn $1,000 in your first month. There's more to the business than the income, though. And if you've never done something like this, it can probably be a little bit hard to wrap your mind around it. But there's incentive trips that are paid for completely for you and your spouse. One thing I will mention about the incentive trips, too, only because I've been in another company where it wasn't quite like this, is that everybody starts at ground zero for the incentive trips. So it's not like the people at the top companies in the top ranks just keep on earning these free trips that seems untouchable by everybody else. For the incentive trips, everybody starts at ground zero. Everybody has equal qualification, which I think is really cool. There's really awesome team culture here. A lot of us are very faith-based, so it's not uncommon to have a leader praying over a meeting before you start. It's not uncommon for a group of people to travel out to corporate and pray through the corporate building. And it's just a really awesome community of people. Although we're all over America, even on my team, we've got people all over America. I'm from East Tennessee. I don't think I said that. Probably figured out I was from somewhere from the South by now. But like I know these people like Noel, like I've known her my whole life, and we work together on Zoom and we engage on social media frequently, but the community here is just unlike anything I've experienced before. So we have two main bundles that I recommend getting started with. And honestly, I'm going to scratch out the Elite bundle because I don't recommend getting started with that one. I recommend starting your spouse with this one later on, but that's a whole nother story. But the bundle that I recommend getting started with is the Builder bundle. And there's a couple reasons. It comes with our top 7 products. And so it's important whenever you enroll that you are trying more than one product, because if you are, for example, sharing about you purchased the collagen and you enrolled to be an associate to earn income, and you just purchased the collagen and you're sharing about what that collagen's doing for you and how awesome it is, that's really great. But a lot of people probably already have a collagen that they love. And so you are going to very much limit your client base unless you have a variety of supplements that you're sharing about. So if you are taking the hormonal supplement, then you're going to be able to appeal to a very different category of women. If you are using the GLP-1 powder and the protein, see where I'm going with this, you're going to open up your client base tremendously. Another reason that I recommend getting started with this bundle is because it gives you the volume that you need to be pre-qualified for some of our bonuses. I hesitate to say that because I know some people will probably think like, oh, you mean I have to like purchase X amount of product every month to be qualified for things. You don't. Your customers count towards your volume too, but it's just a really good way to kick your business off on the right foot is getting yourself pre-qualified for those bonuses by sending an order through that has PV to cover that. Last reason I recommend this bundle is because typically people will purchase what you purchase. So if you have friends and family that are like, hey, I see what you're doing, can you tell me more about it? 9 times out of 10, they're just going to say, can you just set me up with whatever you got set up with? And so you're going to be able to get people started off on the right foot simply by setting them up with the same bundle that you started with. Here's just a little slide that I threw together that shows a bit of a comparison between what Trinont has to offer our business associates in comparison to what it looks like to start a business on your own from the ground up. So getting your website set up, everything e-commerce, your marketing, branding, packaging, distribution, organizing your paychecks, all of that. Here's a price breakdown of what all of that looks like for people who are just starting businesses. Here's what Trinont charges us to do that. It's $99 for the year. It's included in your enrollment bundle, and you get all of that done for free. You could not go anywhere and launch your business for $99 a year, not to mention that it has other perks like getting discounted products each and every month. Okay, so that is it. That is exactly how you can create a digital wellness boutique of your own. Couple things that I want you to know is if you have friends and family that you think might be interested in this business, that you think could benefit from earning some income from their cell phone in addition to whatever they're doing or on the side of whatever they're doing, please feel free to share this video with them. get them in contact with Noel. The only thing that you need to do after watching this is just go take a look at that builder bundle, look over those products, get excited about them, and reach back out to Noel and let her know that you are ready to get enrolled. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording and then I'll open it up for questions.